Welcome back to Metamorphing Hardcore. It's been over a month. Yeah, things have been getting a bit more stressful. School. I'm still not in 1.18 yet, and that's mainly just because like I'm still on the laptop. But soon I'll be on a better computer, and when that happens, then I'll go on to 1.18. This should be the final episode before then. We're on day 269 so far. So, soon we'll have a new buff and threat. And hopefully we won't have any more thunder. My main plan for today is just to prepare for 1.18. We reached 51 subscribers. So, thank you for 51 subscribers. I'm not sure why it didn't make any noise there, but, well. So, by preparing for 1.18, I'm specifically talking about, like, repairing my Elytra, making some firework rockets. Yeah. For now, what I want to do is collect some more stone. I'm probably gonna miss mining a lot in this type of cave generation. And, yeah. Next episode, we're probably gonna dig down from here to see what lies below. I also switched to using unlimited frames, which is why this might look way better in performance. But the recording is of 20 frames, so you probably won't see that. And by the way, on the better computer, yeah, I should be able to have recordings that are better than 20 frames per second. So, yeah. Alright, let's mine some stone. I do have torches this time. I hear a slime. A lag spike. Great. Maybe I should mine up to see where this cave is. There's a slime in it. Here are a lot of spiders as well. If we find a spider spawn, that'd be pretty cool. Did I just jinx this? Oh my word, I just jinxed it. Bruh. Hold on. So I somehow missed this. I explored part of this cave before. Okay, I still haven't found where that slime was. Slime, where are you? Oh my, what? Oh! Is it a cave I already explored? To be fair, they do spawn in higher levels. The free slime is pretty cool. Of course, the loot is basically mediocre. I could have preserved the loot for 1.18 to see if I would have gained the other side disc, but uh, it's just a disc, and I could get them from strongholds anyway. Or simply just play it on YouTube while I do other things. I'm guessing they've been here for a while. The mushrooms. Because I definitely do not remember seeing one on gold ore. Maybe these two are connected. Okay, the red mushrooms are everywhere. Alright, and... Alright, we have a good amount of stone, so let's head back up. It's now day 270. Let's continue working on the wall. Okay, I basically spent most of it on filling up this wall, but I think it looks okay. Yeah, I like it. I have a surprising amount of gunpowder, yet barely any paper. Maybe soon I should try to make a sugarcane farm around here. Oh goodness, I have over 3 stacks of gunpowder. Get away from the door, please. Thank you. Maybe that's something I'll do this episode. I do have a lot of iron and probably some redstone. Now to choose an area for this sugarcane farm. I suppose maybe we'll go somewhere over here. That area doesn't seem very lit up. Oh boy, the lightning spam. I forgot about that. Oh, it made my game freeze. Maybe I should have a limit that to the lightning strikes can only happen in a distance around the player, which would stop the newer entities from being hit by lightning, therefore stopping the lightning spam when I load new chunks. For the stuff on top, we should probably go with some slabs with water in them, and then also blocks beside that the cane can spawn on. Well, grow on more. Can I use the crafting table? Come on. Hey, hey! Surprisingly, I have a stack of regular stone, but no cobblestone. Well, I think you guys know what this means now. Back to the mines we go. Probably after, like, 10 pistons, so that would be 40 cobblestone I need. I think I'll have these blocks be where the cane grow. Well, at least this area can now support sugarcane. let's see what the new buff and threat is, since it's now at day 271. Okay, let's see what we have. Alright, so this will be 2 times. And okay, fire resistance. And also luck 3, but I have to throw away an anvil earth of iron. Okay. We got pretty lucky this time. Don't think any of those blocks have changed for a while. Quite a shame. Actually, I could just do this. Ah! Finally another fully oxidized block. Oh. Right, this design wouldn't exactly work well in automation. I suppose I could just have pistons here that are activated when those ones are active. So another thing we'll need a lot of when exploring things like the new caves will be more torches, so maybe, yeah, we should also spend some time mining this episode. Specifically mining coal. There's some coal over there. Let's try to get, like, maybe at least 4 stacks of coal. Maybe I should increase my goal, because it's a bit quick. We're already at nearly 3 stacks. Let's say maybe 6 stacks, and then we'll be done with coal. I really hope when 1.19 comes out, there will be a few people who would happen to have just not upgraded their worlds when 1.18 was released, and then be generally surprised when the deep dark is underneath of their own survival base. Like, would that be a good or a bad thing to have the deep dark right beneath your spawn, for example? It's like, one thing that I'm kind of thinking might happen with the deep dark as it's added is, well, see, one of the blocks is the Skulk Catalyst. And the Skulk Catalyst creates more Skulk when a mob dies near it. But also, the Skulk Groves have the Skulk Sensors, which, when they detect vibrations, they use Skulk Shriekers to summon the Warden. And the Warden kills things that make vibrations. So basically, what we have here is a cycle of mob comes to Skulk Grove, mob attracts Warden from vibrations, Warden kills mob, and then more Skulk made. And a change that I would be kind of interested if they added is if the Warden would be a source of catalysts. And if this is the case, this could mean that a deep dark biome could technically spread to other areas over time. Like the Skulk Groves would eventually take over other areas in the same cave system. Now, if these were in new chunks, then clearly the player won't have to worry about that because the caves won't be connected. But if we're talking about in terrain that is completely new, where the servers would be connected, then that could mean that in an area that is loaded for a very long time, you could potentially see skulk growths that have expanded far enough that you would see them pop out of the cave onto the surface. But then again, we still don't know whether there's specific requirements for the warden to to come out of the skulk. Like, how do we know if it'll even pop out of the skulk at all? Like, we do know that a main requirement is that the Skulk Shrieker activates enough times. But also, will it be able to come out anywhere if there's... Oh. Well, that's not a good spot. Okay. Well, we got some more coal here at least. Oh boy. What was I saying? I'm thinking, like, what if the warden actually has other requirements for whether it would choose to spawn or not? Like, what if the warden could only come out of skulk blocks if it's within the radius, not exactly radius, but like the zone of a deep dark biome? Oh, that baby zombie had a shovel. Like, imagine a lush cave that was just filled with skulk blocks. That would be quite an interesting sight to uncover. Like, knowing that you've passed through an area for a while, but didn't know what horrors were growing down there. Okay, I now have just over 4 stacks of coal. Whoa! Too bad it's already day. Alright. Oh, I dropped some of the armor. Cool. Alright. Hey, out of respect, I'm gonna keep the armor, dude. Not yours, though. Yours is just leather. Hello, goat. We did reach 6 stacks of coal. So, gonna head back now. Probably right before 1.19, I'm gonna focus a lot on getting wool. As for what else to settle with to get ready, I still need to repair my Elytra, so I'll probably do that. I'll leave the skeleton armor in here. I really hope I don't forget to how I got that armor, because I guess it's kind of special. Just overall cool that it dropped from a mob. Let's head to the skeleton grinder. Ah. The old axolotl mechanics. Ah, that's my Elytra fully repaired now. I'm gonna turn these into blocks just for storage for now. Now on day 275. I can't think of much else that we would need. I suppose maybe food. That would probably be a good place to start. I suppose what we'll do is find some hoglins and hunt for them. I already have fire resistance, so the nether would be a lot safer currently. Do I have any pork chops in here? Okay, I have 7 raw ones. Out of the way, please. Oh, is the previous are the previous open threats still active? Yeah, I think they're still active. They should be spawning here again, the zombified piglins. I'll fix that. Okay, they should start. Yep, they're already spawning again. Nice. Now this hoglin is mine. Got 3 from that. And we have 15 cooked pork chops so far. I think I'll try to aim for a full stack, and then we'll be done. Oh, right, I had to throw away an anvil worth of iron. Okay. I'll get to that. Oh, there's an adult hoglin there. 2! Perfect. It's 2 perfect. Oh, 3! Damn it, the third one ruined my pun. And we now have 50. Okay. We're getting close to the goal. We should only need, like, 2 hoglins at most. Ah, okay. So, yeah. Once I cook the other ones, we now have at least a full stack. Good. Now I just need to get back home. It should be this way. I wonder if there's some design out there for an automatic cooked pork chop farm. Someone out there has probably made it. Now the tunnel. You're not welcome on the tunnel. Actually, why am I calling this a tunnel? It's a bridge. Are you new? I think that's a new villager. I think that's all of the cane needed now placed. Still not feeling it yet, but hopefully soon. I think maybe what I'll do now is see if we can get this new villager another useful trade. But okay, you figure out which Elytra news first. I'm gonna assume it's this one. Oh! They use that one. Okay. There so far. If it were like Smite, well, no, yeah, Smite 5 or Sweeping Edge 3, then I would probably want to choose that for the. I mean, the other one is gone now, so alright, I'll sell with this. I don't think I have that many emeralds. No. Alright, we now have a new mending villager. I think we have everything basically ready for next episode. Sorry, but it's time for you to become one with the magma. Alright. So I think that because we have the luck 3 effect, and also because I think I'm basically done with what I wanted to do in this episode before we finally upgrade to 1.18, I'm gonna just fish in the swamp. Is there an actual wandering trader here?
Huh?
Oh crap. Uh, I'll be right back. Are we actually about to get a skeleton horse for the first time? In case some of you guys don't know, I'm very certain that what was next to that wandering trader was a skeleton trap. Basically, during thunderstorms, lightning strikes can summon skeleton horses that, when you get close to them, they transform into 4 with skeleton riders. Damn it. Stop killing each other! Damn it! Oi! Stop! Okay, I only got 1. One's still better than none. I'll keep it here. Maybe you guys could leave suggestions for names for this guy as well. So what I wanted to do was start fishing there for the rest of the episode. Maybe during then I could think of some topics to discuss. That tree looks weirdly cut? What the hell? I think I've seen weird cuts like this while exploring also.
Uh-huh. Huh?
I have no idea what's going on here. You know what, let's just continue fishing. Let's forget we ever saw anything like that. So a beta for 1.19 was recently released. Like a last one before the developers took a break from working on the update. Like taking a break for Christmas and stuff. And this beta added the frog mob, the tadpole, and also frog eggs. Like an actual block of them that were kind of similar to the lily pads. Except that you can actually walk through them, which does kind of make sense for what they're supposed to be. The way they look kind of made me think, like, What if there was a way to actually use them in decoration? Because I never realized it before, but have you guys ever seen turtle eggs actually used in decoration? Maybe it's common, but it maybe I'm just living under a rock. Because I do not remember ever seeing turtle eggs in builds. Mainly because after a while they would inevitably crack open and mobs would come out. Either way, I think the frog is pretty cool. Rather cute as well. And the fact that the wall that I'm currently working on, like part of the swamp, actually comes through it. Like you can tell because the grass behind my house is more of a dark green, and that's the swamp biome that I cut a bit through when setting the boundary. So maybe once I decorate the inside of there with houses and stuff, I'll make the swamp area look more marshy, and then it would fit with frogs spawning there. Though to be honest, I'll probably try to like, find a cold biome at some point, just so I can specifically have green ones roaming around there. Because I feel like they look the best, but that could just be because I'm used to seeing green frogs, and for quite a while I only knew about frogs being green, and then I also learned about the poison dart frog, which would be quite interesting to see a poison dart frog in this game. But then again, that they probably have some sort of principle, like the developers. Like the developers probably have a principle where everything must be unique, and a variant of frog that gives poison would be kind of getting in the way of that principle if they have one, because it would make the pufferfish more unoriginal, sort of, in terms of gameplay. Still, I think Poison Dart Frog would be cool. Something else I've been thinking about for the wild update is the ancient cities in the revamped Deep Dark biome. Like, you know the structure in the middle that has the frame blocks, as people have been calling them, and the possibility of it being a new portal to another dimension, like some people would believe that? I'm thinking of what if that's actually a teaser to the next update after it. Like, if that really is a new dimension, then this new dimension would be 1.20, or maybe, I don't know how they would say it, but maybe 1.20? That or 1.20. That would be quite interesting for a structure. It's kind of like its own stronghold variant, but also it would probably be able to spawn much further away. And it works similar to the end dimension, where when you escape it, it brings you back to world spawn, or your own spawn. That could also mean that you won't have to worry about going extremely far away without the possibility of a shortcut home. Albeit a much more dangerous one, because you'll have to pass by the warden to reach there. Just a cool idea. I think it's after like 120,000 blocks away from spawn that strongholds stop generating. Which, when you have an Elytra and are traveling far around to find terrain, and especially when you're using the Nether to find new areas, where you travel 8 times the distance in the overworld, 120,000 blocks seems much less than what you would think. I'm kind of hoping that next year I'll reach 100 subscribers by the end of it. But considering how my channel is still very small, even that goal is probably unrealistic, but I have hopes. Is it normal that when sunrise or sunset is happening, you can actually see the lines of the sky closing in? It's mostly noticeable from looking up here or here. But these are like different shades, and lighter ones last longer, and they're all closing in up here. Something I noticed a while ago and I thought was pretty cool. We're now on what's probably about to be day 279. We got an altar shelf from that. Pretty nice.
Huh?
Let's see how well the automatic Sugarcane Farm is doing so far. Did I not ever cut down that tree? I'm surprised I haven't noticed that until now.
No. No. No.
Some of them are reaching 3 blocks tall, so the business should start activating soon. And also, another oxidized block. Cool. And I cannot pick it up. Not so cool. Don't need pufferfish that much. They're all too high, so at any moment one of them should activate. I find this kind of weird. So, does the grindstone and the crafting use the same thing? Just except that don't get experience back from it? Apparently so. The bundles would probably be useful to have on me as well. Over 2 stacks of firework rockets now. I think we're definitely ready. These two will definitely be useful. The Elytra and... I keep forgetting I don't have Riptide. Never mind. I suppose I'll take the golden apples with me as well. I'm just gonna go back here to see if anything actually happened with the farm. Yes! It works. Yep. Oh, a third one dropped? No, a fourth one. Huh. Some spot's not being picked up. That's supposed to be picked up. This spot? Ah. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, it doesn't go that far back. Okay. Oh! It just did while just as I looked back. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, this works. We have an actual sugarcane farm now. Cool. Albeit, not as completely efficient as it could be. We still don't have any form of automation for this row yet. They're at max height, but pretty good. Now I've nearly 3 stacks of rockets. Perfect. So that's going to be it for this episode of Metamorphing Hardcore. It's some pretty good progress on the Sugarcane Farm over there, and also made some preparations for 1.18. So I'm happy with what we've done this episode, and for until the next episode, which I'll try to get out as soon as possible. Share and subscribe. Bye!